You see, the anti-grazing bill is a law made by Benue state government. And the state have a right to make laws to govern people within the boundaries of that state. Now, if the Benue state government made a law, that law is to regulate activities of anybody that is engaged in business of grazing in Benue state. So it's a choice you have to make. It's either you graze your cattle or whatever you are grazing in Benue state, or you leave the state. Nobody can force the state government to reverse itself and say the law we made, because we want to pander to the whims of a particular people, we have to reverse that law. It is wrong. Within the boundaries of Benue state, the government of Benue state can make laws to regulate any activity in that state in the interest of peace and good governance of that state. Now, coming to the activities of the grazers or the herdsmen, as they were, they have been moving as if they are above the law. And that to me means the government of the day have not lived up to its responsibility to the people of this country. Now, today it is Agatu. The next time is somewhere in Abia State where I come from. The next day is at Benue again, and on and on and on and on. Until one day you will hear that cattle rearers have overrun the country. God forbid, but it can happen, because at the rate we are going, you remember that is how Boko Haram started. The government did not take it serious. So what we are asking for is for the government of the day to live up to its responsibility. Because if this same government dealt with IPOB people in the East, and they were very hasty to even declare them as terrorists, came to court, obtained an order to declare IPOB a terrorist organization, that same government, the same Attorney General, Malami, can also come to court and obtain an order of court to declare Fulani herdsmen as terrorists, Mieti Allah as a terrorist organization. And once that is done, the same dance they did in the East, Python dance, they can also repeat that same dance in the North. There's no law that says they cannot do it. They can repeat that same dance and dance out these herdsmen. Instead of allowing them to continue the way they are going, it's like everybody must be afraid of Fulani herdsmen or you don't live in Nigeria. Government should begin to work to show that it is serious to tackle the problem of Fulani herdsmen.
I vehemently disagree that the anti-open grazing law is at the root cause of the clashes. You see, historically, you observe and you agree with me that the ordinary Fulani, stick-carrying Fulani man moved around. They tended their cows and they intermingled with the Benue farmers. They had some issues, they resolved them. At what point this same Fulani, ordinary stick-carrying herd turned into or transformed into an AK-47 carrying, bearing herdsman. So the issue goes beyond the issue of the law, which was just enacted and the enforcement just started sometime November. You see, when you look at this issue, most of these guys that tend these cattle are not the real owners. Most of them are even just hired as hands. The people who own these cattle are the big guys up there. They are the ones that are interested in the security of their cows or their cattle, So when you see them wearing arms, where would an ordinary Fulani man be able to afford an AK-47? So it's just, and when you look at what's been happening, there has been a series of attacks, serial killings. These are premeditated, well-calculated killings. These people plan and they come to execute. And all this where no single arrest has been made. How is that possible? And you can even see the attitude of the government. It takes a visit to Abuja. It takes protests. It takes people, a social media war to get the attention of the government to the massacre of its citizens. You will see that these things are just, if people want to use the issue of the open, for me, if anything, the anti-open grazing law should even proffer a solution to this issue, because it provides a legal platform for ensuring that the activities of these herders are regulated. Now, the anti-grazing does not even only affect the Fulani man. It has to do with livestock. You know, even your goats and all other livestock that stray. There are people from Benue farmers who also own goats, and this law covers everyone. And the livestock guards they were meant to enforce and arrest all these people. Why are these people not bringing AK-47 to kill people? Because they're also been affected. But I think this is beyond. There's a syndicate that wants to take over this country. There's a cabal. These people, to me, I'm of the school of the thought that these people, these headsmen should be also named as a terrorist group, because that's what they're terrorizing people. Look at, you come, you kill people, you split pregnant women, you kill small children. What have they got to do with the law, if the law were your issue? These are innocent people, and you kill at will without any trickle on your conscience, you know. So to me, it's not the question of the law. There's something beyond, and I think if the government wants to demonstrate sincerity in dealing with this issue, they should investigate and bring to book the real culprits behind these killings. If the government is really sincere about bringing an end, I think all this have persisted because of a lack of will on the part of government to take decisive actions for some unknown reason, which we don't know why they cannot arrest. Because if the government wants to do, the government has the might, it has the security apparatus to fish all these people. So all this issue of this being handled with kid gloves and all this is just because it's a lack of demonstration of willpower on the part of government to end this. I think that if the government wants to end, they will end that now.